All right, so it's been about a month since I've had my Shoei GT Air III helmet. I got mine in the matte black. I also got it with the dark smoke tinted visor. And I'll give you guys a quick little 360 view of the helmet. And I just wanted to make a quick video and kind of give my thoughts on the helmet after having it for a little over a month now. Go over some of the pros and cons and what I think about it. Firstly, just to quickly go over some of the specs on this helmet. This helmet comes in at 3.9 pounds, which is pretty average. That's also not including any sort of camera or Bluetooth headset that I have hooked up on mine. I got my chin mount for the GoPro right there. That little wire sticking out is the external mic for the GoPro when I do my motovlogs. And then I do have the Cardu Pack Talk Edge on the side of my helmet. And that's actually one of the first things that I wanted to talk about. So the helmet is built to integrate Sena's SRL3 communication system. So if you were worried about that because you wanted to do something else, you wanted to do a Cardu like I did, and you were concerned that it wasn't going to work, or you were getting ready to rule this helmet out, I'll let you know that it does work super easy to do any other kind of headset. So Cardu actually sells an adapter that fits in place of where the Sena headset would connect to, and then you can mount the Cardu on that adapter. But the guys at Cycle Gear actually talked me out of getting that mount, and instead we just mounted it a few inches toward the rear. That way I saved 15 to 20 bucks. And it still works super easy back there. It's still very accessible. It's not awkward or uncomfortable to reach. You can still use it very easily. And Cardu's Pack Talk Edge is great. I can still ride on the highway, listen to a podcast, hear it no problem. Great sound quality. And it's great because you don't have to blast the volume on the headset to be able to hear what you're listening to. You can keep it at a reasonable level. That way you can still hear traffic and everything going on around you, but still be able to hear your music or podcasts or whatever clearly. So the Pack Talk Edge still works great on this helmet. I'll just quickly show you what's going on the inside of this helmet with the wires and such. So this microphone down here on the right, that's the microphone for the Cardu. And then this one right here is my purple Panda lav mic. That's what I use to connect to my GoPro's external microphone. Then all of the wires are hidden behind the padding back there. It's got speaker pockets for the speakers. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly let you know that if you were concerned about not being able to hook up another Bluetooth system to it, that it's super easy to hook up something other than, you know, the Sena SRL3, which it was designed for. So now I'll go through some of the pros and some of the things that I like about this helmet. I'm coming to this helmet having previously worn Shoei's GT Air II, and I would wear that when I would ride my cruiser, and then I would also wear an Icon airframe when I would ride my sport bike. So that's kind of what I'm comparing this to. But I do find this helmet to be very comfortable. It's as comfortable as my GT Air II was. It fits just as snug as my GT Air II did, and it is the same size as my GT Air II, so if you were large in the GT Air II, you're gonna be large in this GT Air III. And I do find Shoei's helmets to be, I'd say, built for average shaped heads. They're not like some of the Icon helmets, which are super narrow. They're not like some other helmets, which are super wide. But when buying any helmet though, I definitely recommend trying it on before you purchase. If you can make it to a Cycle Gear, any other shop that sells helmets, much better to try them on in person, make sure they fit well rather than just ordering something online. So the helmet is very comfortable, it's very balanced. I can go on longer rides and there's no strain on my neck or shoulders or any sort of weird pain going on anywhere, so it's very comfortable. As far as noise level goes, it's about the same as the GT Air II. Shoei claims that they did some redesigning and reconfiguring with stuff to reduce drag and wind noise with this helmet, but I gotta be honest, it sounds the exact same to me as the GT Air II did. It's not overly loud, it's not overly quiet either. It seems to be somewhere in the middle. And a lot of that wind noise is gonna be dependent on what kind of bike you're riding, if you got a fairing or a windshield, how tall you are, that sort of thing. So I don't find this helmet to be overly loud or overly quiet, but I will say I can listen to a podcast on the highway, no problem, hear everything clearly. It's also got a couple air vents, so you have one on the top, like you did on the GT Air II, and you've got one on the chin. I will say that top vent I do feel more air coming through this than I did on the GT Air 2. So I feel like that vent is improved, which is nice for riding in the heat. The chin one, I gotta be honest, I don't really feel any wind coming through this when I've got it open, even when I don't have my GoPro on there, so there's nothing blocking it. I don't feel a ton of wind coming through there, but I do have windshield on my bike, so that could have something to do with it. Maybe I'm just not getting enough of a draft hitting me down low on the helmet to be able to really utilize that lower vent. I also really like this helmet's integrated sun visor. After wearing that Icon helmet, that Icon airframe for a little bit, and not having a drop down sun shield, that was something that I really missed. And that was something that I really liked about my GT Air 2. So they've got the same thing, easy to reach little lever right there, drop down the sun visor. It is pretty damn dark too, so super helpful when it's really bright out. And it's nice too with the tinted visor, because sometimes I wanna open the shield, let some air in, but still have my eyes protected from the sun. So it's nice to be able to just flip this up and then drop down that sun shield. Cruise around like that, little more wind hit you in the face. I also do really like how this helmet looks. So we'll do another walk around here and I'll show you what it looks like while I'm wearing it really quick too, so you can see what it looks like on me. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. They got a few different mirrored visors for it as well. Now we'll talk about a few things that I don't love as much about this helmet, one of which was this chin strap. I'll say it was a little finicky. It was just really tight and uncomfortable at first. And it's kind of a pain in the butt to adjust. You have this silly little rubber condom that's on this part of the latch here that you have to get off to be able to adjust the strap. I feel like the strap, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just my head or weird neck or something, but it felt like the strap was pretty far back, like it was pretty close towards your neck. So it just seemed like I had to loosen it more than I probably should, just to avoid feeling like the strap was choking me. And then another thing, while we got the helmet flipped over here, it comes with this chin curtain, but it just seems a little janky to me. It doesn't sit flush and it just kind of sticks out. It's got a lot of play in it. I don't know if you can see me moving that, but just kind of janky, doesn't feel really snug. I mean, comes out super easy if you lift up on it. Just doesn't feel very secure. And while the rest of the helmet has a really nice fit and finish, this janky chin curtain just seems a little out of place. Another thing I don't love about this helmet is that it fogs up like a mofo. And I don't just mean in cold weather, I mean in cool weather. Like 65 degrees, this thing's fogging up. The helmet comes with a breath guard that you can attach here. That supposedly helps with that, but even when I had that breath guard installed, it was still fogging out like crazy when I was going for a ride early in the morning. Granted, I haven't installed the anti-fog pin lock yet on any of the visors, the clear one or the dark smoke one, so that probably will help some, but I was very surprised how much this helmet was fogging up. So I can imagine if you're gonna be riding in cold weather a lot, I'm sure that even with that anti-fog insert, that's gonna be something that you're gonna be battling with a little bit on this helmet. It also is worth mentioning that this helmet is only DOT certified. It does not have an ECE safety rating. So I'll just mention that for those of you that care about that. And one last thing I'll mention is this helmet can get a little bit toasty on hot days. If you end up having to sit in some traffic when it's 95+ degrees out, which unfortunately happens to me a lot here in Utah, your head's gonna be feeling it. And that's just something you're gonna be dealing with black helmets in general. That's not really something directed specifically at this helmet. So it's just something to consider. With all that said, I will say I still recommend this helmet. As someone that has struggled with back pain and neck issues and stuff for a really long time, the fact that I can wear this helmet with my GoPro on it, with a headset on it, and wear it on rides for a long period of time and not experience any pain or discomfort during the ride or after the ride, I don't take that for granted. And I love the way it looks. I love the integrated sun visor, and it works great with my Cardio Pack Talk Edge. And I know it's far from the cheapest helmet available out there, but I feel like with what you get for this helmet, the features and the performance, I feel like it does come in at a pretty fair price as well. So yeah, I would say I recommend this helmet. All right, so we're back on the bike, and I think I failed to mention how much I paid for this helmet when I bought it, but I paid a little under $800 at Cycle Gear. I think it was like $779, and I think that's what the helmet's going for most places right now, other than a few additional colorways that are a little more expensive. But anyway, if you found this video useful, could hit that like button for me. That'd be awesome. And then if you are new to the channel, my name's Austin. I go by AG2 Wheels here on YouTube. I like making motorcycle videos, bike reviews, helmet reviews, tips and tricks, talk about random topics. And if that's something that tickles your interest bone and you want to hit the subscribe button for me, that would be awesome. But anyway, until the next one, guys, peace out.